Hi guys! Today we are going to Bath. Bath is a city that dates from the Roman times, and the reason I wanted so much to visit this city is because they have terme that dated since the Roman times. Of course, they built a new terme in the area where you can relax and enjoy, but we are going to visit today the old terme. Also, we are gonna catch a hop on hop off and visit the city and the outskirts of the city, just because we have one day time to spend in Bath, and we wouldn't have the time also to visit the terme and to visit the city. So the hop on hop off seemed like the right choice in this situation. I normally don't take hop on hop off. I just like to walk around and walk about, but today we have such a limited time that we are gonna test this hop on hop off stuff. Let's go. We are currently in the train and we nearly lost the train because our bus was late, 20 minutes late. I don't know if today is some kind of holiday or if this is the traffic in Cardiff, but we nearly lost the train. We got in at the last moment, but now we are in the train and I want to show you something which is really beautiful. It's a picture. I saw it here in the train. Look at this beautiful poster who encourage you to explore the Western country in the UK. It's such an idyllic picture. We just finished our hop on hop off tour, and I normally don't use hop on hop off because it's very expensive, so I prefer to see any town by foot. But if you have just a day or half a day in a city and you just want to make the most of it and find out some interesting and quirky details about the architecture or the landscape or the history of that place that you visit, I recommend that you pay a little extra and get an hop on hop off. For example, I learned today some interesting facts about Queen Victoria, which absolutely hated the town because when she was 11, she opened up a park here in Bath, and the newspapers made a nasty comment about her wardrobe. So ever since she was 11, she absolutely hated this town and never stepped foot in it again. So that is the sort of details that you can get when you pay a little extra for a guidebook or audiobook.
but I don't do too well with apologies. I hope I don't run out of time. Can someone call the referee? 'Cause I just need one more shot at forgiveness. I know you know that I made those mistakes maybe once or twice. And by once or twice I mean maybe a couple hundred times, yeah. So let me redeem myself tonight. I just need one more shot, a second chance.
We have just finished the guided tour and I highly recommended you to book one. It's free, it's on the hour, every hour. And the guide tour was very, very eloquent and explained to us a lot of things you don't really get from the audio guidebook. So every time we go somewhere, we try to book the guided tour with an actual person who explains things to you and adds just a little bit of human touch and experience and knowledge about the place. And of course it's free, it's included in the ticket, so you don't have to pay extra. But we also, in other places, we pay extra for this experience because it really adds on the experience. So I highly recommend you to do that. But was an amazing experience. You really get the feel of the Romans and their lives here, and really you came to the conclusion that the Romans were very smart, much smarter than us and much more developed, and you start to wonder how did we lose so much knowledge and this beautiful life they had, and don't enjoy the life as they were centuries and centuries ago. It really leaves you a feeling that we live a much worse life than they did. I don't know how this is possible, but really this is the feeling I get every time I get in touch with the Roman culture and experience their lives.
But if it's been filtered maybe naturally through. But oh my gosh.
Not too bad, but not too good either.